Here come
Okay, I
Fire
think
Rich.
we're back. I think. Something weird is happening with my Wi-Fi.
Alright, are we back, guys? Can
Maybe.
you hear us? Yes. If you can hear
Okay,
us,
stream's back.
hashtag
Cool.
Fire Rich.
Yeah, basically. My Wi-Fi is being stupid and my stream is being laggy, sorry guys. But yeah, so
Slider says no, we can't hear you. If you can't hear us, then you shouldn't be able to respond. So I don't know where you're
oh my
going
god.
with that.
Well, we're back. So
Exactly.
TST, some action happened, people died. Sorry my stream died, guys. We're
Yeah,
back.
a really sick MF ult just
Ooh,
happened.
nice fillet by Rob, stopping the Sonic Wave from Guy Fieri. Or stopping the Resonating Strike, rather. Yeah, hashtag Fire Rich, I agree. Oh, okay, Steven misses the charm, Rob is fine. Takes a little bit of poke, but in the meantime, Teemo is taking down towers. What do we expect?
What time are you at, Rich?
2204, 2205, Clumsy Chocobo's in the pit.
Yeah, I'm like 10 seconds
he's whacking
ahead of
away.
Ooh.
Uses the clone to dodge the Sonic
Okay, I
Wave.
I need to get back on speed as well.
Oh,
'Cause I'm at
Steven's
22.
flanking. What? What? The
Yeah.
Trollo steals it, T-Man goes down the Clumsy Chocobo. Oh my god. What
Wait, where are we?
Yeah, try and fast
What
forward
time?
your stream, Rich.
That's okay, double kill for a Clumsy Chocobo. Okay. Oh my god, I was behind. Yeah, and
Yes.
I got here. He also goes down.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just
Just
this is a
deleted.
steamroll right now for TST. 3 free kills. They're gonna get the tower.
The taunt came in from from Clumsy
My
Chocobo.
God,
And
Clumsy
Guy
Chocobo.
Fieri called him on it,
Oh yo.
and then just gets taken down. Meanwhile, there's a team of split pushing in the top lane, but
Yeah, and TST just pushing straight down mid. Oh, Perseus gets jumped up and just eats a bunch of damage. He should be going down. Is he? No. Equalizer does go down. The Bison dodges it with the ult, but 2 kills going down. 1 kill for
Bison
Steven. Clumsy
doing
Chocobo.
it.
And Shockwave pulls him back and gets the 2
Shockwave!
carries. Also takes down the Leona. Nice Shockwave by Simply Phenomenal. And off the back of that, 3 more kills for 2. They get the inhib. Guy Fieri just watching some great fights from TST there.
meanwhile, Teemo's still gonna get this tower in the bot lane here. Might get an inhib if they can stop the backs. That might have been worth it. Guy Fieri might have been worth it because that stopped the backs.
Oh,
Teemo's autoing on the
Hi,
inhib now.
hi, Teemo. They're backing, and he's out. He knows.
Nevertheless, he got 2 towers there and some damage onto the inhib, so a lot of damage dealt there.
Hashtag Fire Rich. Yup. Yeah, that was
That Ori ult was awesome.
that shockwave was actually gorgeous. Simply Phenomenal. Yes, he's a sub, but he's supporting his team nicely. Hi, okay. Hi, Dr. Volumundo. He's
And
sitting here.
Torpedo himself just complimented him.
Yep.
cheering
Oh,
his-
his mushroom has hit Rob. Dr. Volumundo is not gonna actually flash the wall. Not gonna be that aggressive.
That's smart.
Oh my god, these mushrooms. 1 mushroom and Clumsy Chocobo's half health.
Yeah, one of the downsides to lethality Wukong is you have no tank stats at all.
He should get him on
Even
next. He should get him
Even
on
decided
next.
to go with mobility boots.
Yeah, not even Merc Treads.
Hmm.
When did Julio get 8 kills?
I'm confused as well. But
Yep.
Opie, you were right. You know, the lethality Wukong is actually doing pretty good job actually.
5
Yeah.
members of TST grouping up in this top lane. They want this tower. The middle lane
I mean,
pressure. They will be able to
especially
get.
with that.
Finally,
I was having
4 towers to 5. Oh, Guy Fieri's around the backside. Well, does land the Resonating Strike onto the Simply Phenomenal, but he is alone. The hook lands onto him.
Oh!
The damage coming out, and Simply Phenomenal will take him down. Guy Fieri paying for his over-aggression. There's a Zonia's from
And
Debrosius.
a
Okay.
flash over the wall there from Bison.
Okay then,
That was
so, and
interesting.
in the meantime, Dr. Romundo is still top lane. Debrossi is teleporting in with low health. I do not think this is advisable. He does have the equalizer, will use it to clear out the minions. But Dr. Romundo is just under tower
Oh!
and takes him down. Okay, that's...
That's
yeah.
a lot of damage though.
And
But
look
it
at
doesn't
that.
matter. Just gonna destroy him.
Whee!
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and that's why
'Kay.
Julio has 8 kills.
Now,
9 now, but that's why.
Because he keeps making the good picks. I think that's why the lethality build is going so well. Because if it was in a team fight, just in a straight pure team fight, he could just potentially just die. But
well, but he's also getting some really nasty cyclones and knocking everyone up, and his team just follows up and kills everyone before he can go down.
yeah, exactly. The Ori ult provides a nice protection for him.
Yeah. Guy Fieri's trying to get, the plays going. Earlier was just a little bit too far ahead of his team, and then got killed before he could even do anything, or the rest of his team could get there.
Oh,
Looks like they might start.
Okay, G5's on Baron because Julio is now in mid lane. He was bot lane this attack.
This
Baron
might be
is
dangerous.
Not melting fast enough. The TST is collapsing. This is so dangerous for G5. They have to get out of there. Guy safeguards out a pit. Julio is coming in. Flash forward, knocking up C-Man. Flash forward from Debrosius as well.
The damage from Zaya.
Debrosius goes down, pays for his overaggression. Chromie Jokbo goes down as well. The 3-man shockwave though, and the bullet time. Oh my god, they're gonna get him. The bullet time barely nicking it to Bison at the end. The Wombo combo coming back in. Double kill for Simply Phenomenal. 2 for 4 at the end of all that. Dr. Volamundo not being in these fights is
Doesn't matter.
literally killing Gurk 5 right now. And they might just go for the end. DST.
Yeah,
These
they
three
can.
numbers.
It's literally just
20 seconds on Guy Fieri, 20 seconds on It's a Bison. They have a lone Teemo to contend with. And Digital Love needs to actually be alternating between these two towers so he can get the love
Yeah,
caps, but they're just gonna take the one Nexus turret down. Members of G5 are alive, but TST looking very good, finding great fights.
Yeah, I mean, one thing about that fight is, there wasn't even a Rumble ult there, and Wukong ult didn't hit everybody because Zaya had a nice ult to get out of that, was able to do a ton of damage there to both Rumble and Wukong, and basically, essentially eliminate them, but when you had Digital Love's ult coming over and an insane shockwave there as well, there was just so much teamfight potential that even if you're taking out Rumble ult and Wukong ult from that equation, they were still able to clean up that team fight. Just because there's so much team fight potential from their team.
Oh, C-Man dashing in, charming Clumsy Choke. Doesn't actually charm Clumsy Chokebo. He's gonna keep going.
But he's caught out.
Oh, Clumsy Chokebo's just gonna go back in.
Oh,
Cyclone not even hitting anyone, but the shields come in. Is he gonna live?
He's
Oh my god.
gonna live.
He's living.
Wow.
He's
Very
living.
nice play
You're
from
good.
Fresh there.
Nice
They're
lane
starting
turn
with
to get
Baron
down.
again.
They're going on the Baron. You don't really have anyone to take the deal with this. Clumsy Chocobo is healing up. This is so dangerous. The Wombo can come in at any time. Hook gonna land onto Dr. Volmo.
And the
massive bullet time. Gonna take down Guy Fieri. And it's a Bison. The Digital Love gonna pay for it. The Shockwave only landing onto Dr. Volamundo, but he's gonna go down. The Solar Flare. Oh, Simply Phenomenal.
Oriana!
Oh my god!
The Zonius made him survive. And this is gonna be an ace. Slowly but surely, the Rosie is going on the Fling Panda. He's gonna be dead. There's the ace finally. Oh my
They're
god.
gonna have to get that next. They're gonna have to get that next.
They have to go for the inhib. Guy Fieri is up in 15
Wait,
seconds.
why is Simply backing right
He's
now?
too low, and Guy Fieri's up in 10 seconds. That's
Oh, yeah, you're right.
so dangerous for him.
Yeah, like
Rosius can't even really be here. He doesn't have enough pushing power on the inhib.
honestly, G5 just needed to force a fight there. Like, you can see that they were so close to killing. They were so close to killing him there.
And then got turned.
Yeah, no, the problem that G5 had was that they just needed to, like, you said, OP, that they needed to force the fight.
They started Baron and then took so much damage from it. And it was like with their whole team alive. Yes, Wukong was insanely low at the time, but their whole team was still alive. So it was like turning to Baron was not the option. And I mean, they just needed to force a fight instead of trying to force a Baron.
Hook not gonna land onto Guy Fieri. Okay.
Oh, but we see Baron started here.
Yeah, they're gonna be the ones to go for his Baron next. This is also dangerous. Full 5v5, Rob's the only tanky one. They have a lot of shield though. The Hook's
Clumsy
gonna land.
Chocobo is 2 levels down though.
Rob's hopping over the wall. Okay, this is kind of aggressive. But in the meantime, Clumsy Chocobo.
Oh, he steals the Baron!
Is a steal? Oh my god, what? Okay, Dr. Volmundo's here. And this is a huge fight for G5. Oh no, double kill for C-Van. They're gonna get the Chocobo as well.
That was a
Dignitas?
Guy Fieri steals the Baron with just his Lee Sin Q.
What?
Just his Lee Sin Q stole the Baron.
I think
the
I
early
found
fight from Clumsy Chocobo.
Rule number 1 PMA LCS, ban C-Van's Cogmaw. Rule number 2, don't go for Baron when all 5 people are right there. We've seen so many Baron throws just in the past 2 days.
I mean, Clumsy Chocobo was 2 levels above Guy Fieri at the time. So I mean, it should have been an easy secure there, but
Now TST loses an inhib. They might lose top
they're
lane
gonna
inhib
lose 2.
Digital Love is back up, Clumsy Chocobo and Debrosius coming up in the next 5 seconds. Yeah, they're not gonna get the second inhib, this is fine, but Rob is gonna keep going, lanes to Flay onto Flame Panda. Hook is on cooldown right now, and it will land onto Flame Panda. They should have the damage. Solar Flare goes down, the bullet time will be used to take down Flame Panda, but he flashes away, he's not gonna quite get it.
Oh, they're gonna keep chasing.
Oh, they want this battle. The flash forward onto Panda, but the kickback on the Guy Fieri and the shockwave
shockwave kind
no
of
one.
is.
Digital
Yeah.
Love coming in though. Oh, the flash forward. Doesn't get Panda? He does get Panda. Okay.
Alright, so now it's on
Thank God they got Panda.
TST
after all
to just
that.
push it down mid to try and get that inhib back.
Yeah, they have
They're
all
gonna
5 up.
Yeah, they're
Now
gonna
there are
have
team
to.
mushrooms here. Ooh,
They're taking down the mushrooms. That's fine. They have so many sweepers. How many sweepers? They have
oh, they can see the Teemo there.
3 sweepers. Yep. Oh, the hook not gonna land. C-Van, Volmundo threatening around the side. Charm landing onto Rob. He's gonna be dead to right. C-Van's on a rampage now, and that's gonna just stop the push in its tracks.
Yeah, there is a Wukong ult still up, but the Brosius doesn't have his ult yet.
And this is 4v5 now that Panda's up, but TST just hightailing it out of there. Tried to make the push, Rob went down, and they just nope out of there.
Yeah, it's literally now it's just coming down to who gets the better start to the fight. If somebody can, take out somebody right away.
Yeah, oh, hi, Clumsy Chocobo.
Ooh.
He's gonna kick the clone into Clumsy Chocobo, okay. That was
But
nice
C-Van
heads up
is
play,
still-
actually, from Guy Fieri. C-Van gonna get the kill, and Guy Fieri going in, they get the kill. Oh, but Dr. Volmundo and Guy Fieri get blown up. As 1 kill back, though, does a Shockwave gonna pull back the...
Shockwave!
The Zonia's gonna buy some time, but C-Van will go down the shutdown for Simply Phenomenal. Simply Phenomenal has actually been playing simply phenomenally this game. 1 death,
Okay, now
landing some massive
Bye.
shock. No, actually,
Bye.
he's landing massive shockwaves in fights. He's getting off plenty of damage. Has only died once. Like,
The shockwaves are incredible.
honestly,
I have
if TST takes this, Simply Phenomenal's getting my MVP vote.
This is quite a fiesta here.
Yeah,
Like-
hey, I said to be a clown fiesta. You got it.
Yeah, and an Ocean Drake coming through here, so that's
on the other
that's
side,
actually
triple
really
cloud
good.
drakes.
At this point, that is a really good thing for both teams, just because, you get away with any sort of health and you want to try and keep pushing, you need that health back. So if something, another fight happens later on, you've got those stats back for you.
This is a game. That's all I got. He's super close though. I mean,
I feel like this is a lot closer than last game too.
this
Actually,
is
to
so
be
much
honest.
closer than the last game.
Yeah, TST definitely needs to wait for that inhib to come up, and then they have to make sure all of their lanes are pushing out before they do anything. Because
I
at this
agree.
point, if one team wipes them either way, ooh,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
see,
Hi.
tried to get the pick on the Timo, but that didn't happen.
if one team gets caught either way, the game's over. The game should be over.
G5's at the bot. Is that bot 5 pushing S5? Timo's even down there.
Honestly, they should be pushing top lane because that's an open inhib. Okay, that ward should have seen Teemo go invis, so they have to know, but the hook gonna just land on the Guy Fieri.
Oh.
Rob does go in, gets charmed up, the bullet time landing across onto 2 Guy Fieri is almost gonna go down.
Oh my god, but they took down 2!
Doesn't actually, Shockwave doesn't actually land because its Bison went down too fast, but that is another kill for Clumsy Chocobo, and again, a massive fight. Seaman forces zone, his Flame Panda missing the Zenith Blade, charmed up onto Debrosius, and Seaman will take down Clumsy Chocobo, but Flame Panda should have this damage. Should not have the damage, sorry, should have, yeah, he goes down. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Flame Phenomenal gets chunked out by Seavan, but 4 for 1, that's pretty worth it for TST.
Yeah, just a little hard on the chase there at the end. And
Hey,
Seavan being in those corridors with those Qs is able to do a lot of damage.
Oh, dodges the charm, nice. Okay, he's gonna not land the hook. Predicts the wrong way.
Blue team's inhibitors respawning.
The emote.
The emotes.
I love it.
Emotes.
They still want him though. Yeah, but I mean that was a great fight. TST weren't actually able to get anything off it because they're pushed into their base. But Baron coming up in a minute, that's gonna be pretty key. Although, come on guys, don't go for the goddamn Baron. Do not throw the game at Baron, please. Thank you.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, that whole fight started off with Rob landing a hook and then engaging a little hard there.
You know what?
Going a
TST
little
too
overzealous
hard.
with that.
TST has
But,
so much AoE, it doesn't matter.
yeah, but Digital Love landed a nice ult over multiple people, taking them out.
Simply Phenomenal Shockwave didn't even land. It's a Bison went down. He was gonna go down to a Shockwave, actually got taken out by the Proteus right before it could land. But even without the Shockwave actually landing, they still won the fight handedly.
Oh, Seavan's
Seavan
there.
is over. The charm not
Misses-
actually landing, so Rob is able to just walk out of there.
That's the ult burn from Seavan. That's a huge fight initiator right there. That's down now.
We need that rumble. Okay,
They need to just draw him into a choke point. See, G5 cannot be fighting around this Baron. It's in the jungle. I mean, if they can land the Wombo in a lane, in the wide open space, in the jungle, G5 is just screwed.
G5 needs to send Valamundo split pushing. Like, yes, Debrosius still has damage, but he can't take on the Teemo still. And the Teemo split push will, you know, if for whatever reason they take Baron or Inhib, Teemo can just keep splitting.
right now they can get an easy
Hi,
pick
Rob.
right now.
Okay. Is gonna get stunned by Flame Panda. Flame Panda's in a load of trouble. Hook actually doesn't land. Okay, maybe he's not. He'll have to flash out of there, or maybe he won't. He's just taking some
They're just
Baron
gonna
damage.
until
Will finally flash out, but he's too low. He should have flashed out way sooner, and that's going to be a support that has to back. Dr. Volamundo's in the bot lane split pushing finally, has the TP up, but now TST just going to force down mid lane in this. It's a 5v3 currently.
yeah, push up mid lane, force a fight there when Teemo's not there.
This is the name of the game for a Wombo team against a split pusher. Oh, Guy Fury gonna get aggressed on by Clumsy Chocobo. They just need to go for his inhib. Right now, Dr. Volamundo's coming back up. They need to take it out fast. Oh, the massive solar flare, actually. They're going to not quite be able to take down anyone yet, but the whole time actually not doing anything. And Dr. Volamundo taking down Digital. Flame Panda's in the middle of everything. Clumsy Chocobo comes up from the GA and will get the damage down, shuts down Seaman, and he will pay the price for it, but Guy Fieri and Flame Panda are the last ones alive. Guy Fieri's gonna go down. Will this be it? Guy Fieri does
Oh,
finally
the
go
shield!
Go down.
Brosius will go
Flame
down
Panda
to Flame
take down
Panda. They're-
Brosius.
Okay,
This
that was a
should be
hook.
game there.
They have to have this
Kill her
damage
quick.
eventually. Come on, Simply
They,
Phenomenal.
come on, we have to end the
on.
game.
Yeah.
They could end the game right now. Why are you still going for this? Rob!
Oh my god.
Rob!
23 seconds on It's a Bison. Just focus the Nexus Tower, please. Okay, they're going to. Oh my god.
That should be game right
This
there.
has to be game for TST. If this
What
is
an
not,
insane fight, though.
I don't know if I can handle much more of this game. They have to finish it, but It's a Bison up in 10 seconds. So Shockwave misses, and the Solar Flare landing, they're just stalling It's a Bison in 3 seconds. So is Dr. Rolamundo. They just have to go for this right now. 2 more hits, the Zonya's coming out, Rob just whacking away at the Nexus. Oh, they get it! They do get it!
They do get it.
Get the win, tying up the series 1-1. What a series.
Wow.
Rob really should have just attacked the Nexus. Baron, please. It was tilting me so hard.
That was
too close.
The fight at the beginning looked so good for G5 with, you know, the 5-man Leona ult. And it just seemed like that was going to be so good. And it was just like there was too much damage and too much, you know, AoE spells for TST that they were able to just wipe their team out. And then, you know, they had minions pushing. All they had to do, and they had 1 Nexus tower down, so all they had to do was push for the end there, even though there was only Simply Phenomenal and Rob were left up.
Yeah, it was too risky to try to just back off and not go for the end later.
That was a really good match.
God, yeah, Eric, you're right. That comp was nuts. They just took over every single team fight, and I'm throwing up the MVP pool now. I said during the game, I'm giving it to Simply Phenomenal. Died only once, landed massive shockwaves with the couple, but landed some massive shockwaves. Waves got off plenty of damage, coming in as a sub, no practice, picked up like a couple hours before. So he just had a massive performance. I'm giving it to him. I don't know about you guys.
I'm torn right now. I'm really torn, to be honest with you, because Clumsy Chocobo prevented them from falling behind, which is what they needed to do. They needed to not die. They didn't need to not let G5 get ahead. So I want to give it to Clumsy Chocobo. At the same time, Rich, you're right. You have a point. The shockwaves were amazing, considering it's a sub, not having as much coordination with the team. Still landing those shockwaves, still landing those major ults. So I'm right now torn. I'll figure this out as we go.
I mean, my vote is I'm gonna have to say Clumsy Chocobo being the MVP, followed closely by Rob, just because Rob, there was a lot of their initiation in most of those fights, and if you look towards the, you know, those late game engages that they were catching somebody out because Rob just ran at them and flayed them back into the team, would land a hook or force, you know, a flash here or there, and was just flat out like trying to CC their whole team, and was the one who ended up making a lot of those catches. Like there was a fight there at the bot lane where Rob may have been a little overzealous, but it ended up working out.
Stats are working? What? I can see end of game damage stats?
You sure can.
Oh my god, what?
At the same, but not to. Even though we're talking about all these people, I still have to give it a little shout out to my boy Steve, Digital Love 69. Those bullet times were pretty dope. So you know what? I'm still giving you some shout out and some love over to Digital Love.
Some digital
honestly,
love.
all of TST played actually quite well that series.
Yeah, and Debrosius.
Again, I just want to highlight Simply Phenomenal, 1 death. In all that madness, 1 death.
Yeah, definitely some clutch Oriana ults there. But I mean, yeah, I still got to give it to Clumsy Chocobo. There was so much pressure early, and was helping to get his team ahead. Helped, you know, keep Debrosius in the game, just because Debrosius got so far behind on farm, was getting killed a couple times by the Teemo, but was able to keep Debrosius in the game and keep his team alive with those, you know, clutch engages mid game.
Debrosius did a pretty good job, I think, just like not letting the Teemo run over him completely and finding alternate ways to help out the team rather than stay top lane consistently. Because if you're behind, you might as well do something else and find alternative solutions. And he did just that.
Yeah,
My
and I
vote
mean,
My vote ended up going to Simply Phenomenal. I was still torn between Clumsy Chocobo and Simply Phenomenal, but that's my final decision. I just thought about it.
yeah, and I mean, yeah, it looks like Simply Phenomenal gets that MVP vote for Game 2, so it'll be just a second and we'll get to those interviews with the captains and the MVPs.
Hello?
Hello. Sir, Hoagie went up one too far. Hoagie, come back down. Hi guys, so we're just waiting on Sivan, I guess. So yeah, oh my, I don't even know if I can congratulate anyone on that game. that was
It was
something.
a crazy, crazy fiesta.
That was indeed a clown fiesta.
You mean you congratulate everybody on that game?
Sure, let's go with that.
But yeah, chat, if you have any questions for anybody,
yes, please hit us up with
ahead.
questions.
Type those in there now. We shall ask away.
Yeah, congrats on a tie.
Congrats on a tie. Hey, I congratulate everyone since everyone won a game. Okay. Sivan is now in the channel. He's just deafened.
Yay for everyone being a winner and everyone being a loser.
Yay!
Well, when you put it like that, it sounds glamorous.
It is glamorous. Glamour. Glamour is what
Sivan,
this is about.
Sivan has been dragged here. Just needs to undeafen himself.
He's deafened. Yeah, he's been deafened.
Yay for abuse of mod powers, I guess. Hey, it's okay. There's a difference between abusing mod powers and using them in intelligent ways.
Responding to Horn Nation, everyone's special in their own different way. So I'm gonna argue that everyone is special.
Rob,
They have their different strengths.
What?
question: are you kicking off Julio? Are you kicking Julio off the team for that pentasteal?
Yes.
Are you also
Good
happy
call.
you don't have to pay up $20 for a penta happening?
Well, I already have decided that I was going to donate a 25 minimum. I just want someone to at least earn the 25.
Well,
And
you can't say
I was
that.
pretty pissed with it. I mean, it was an accident, according to Julio, so I'm bound to.
It was an accident, quote unquote.
Quote unquote accident.
Yeah, Garrett says that a lot.
I have to believe him, right? Right? Because he's on my team. Yeah, I mean, my offer still stands. Every pentakill, I'll donate $25. But I have stated that I will donate $25 minimum, at least by the end of the split.
Good guy, Rob.
So, are you going to donate $25 automatically, and then if a pentakill happens, you're donating 50?
No. If a pentakill happens, it's 25. But if no pentakills happen, I'm still donating
25.
Right.
That's
still 25 for every single one. So
right. I mean, if there's 10 pentakills this season,
then you're out a shit ton of money.
So, question from the stream, from the Twitch chat. Where do you guys think the turning point was in Game 2 for Rob?
For us?
Yeah.
When I accidentally went in.
That was great.
Well,
Seriously, like that fight bot lane when they're at our turrets and we have an inhib down, I caught Eric out with the hook and I accidentally clicked Q again, and then we ended up winning that fight somehow. I don't know how, but that's where we started winning the game back again in our favor, and it ended up working out for us.
Yeah, we talked about that. We were like, oh man, that was a really overzealous go in. But I'm like, oh, there was so much engaged to follow up afterwards, so it's okay.
Yeah, I seriously just like said, I was like, guys, I didn't mean to go in. I was like, shit. I was like, shit. I clicked Q again, and then they all followed me, and I was like, well, that worked out better for
Okay
us.
then.
Yeah, I think it was a clutch MF ult over the top, just wiped out 2 people essentially right off the bat. So it worked out. It worked out.
Follow up question from the stream chat. Were you guys looking for Baron at all, or just looking to jeep them for getting it?
So the first Baron we were looking for Baron. The call was to Baron, and I was keeping Eric out of the pit. I thought well enough where it wouldn't be stolen. But it's at least in. So what do you expect, right?
Yeah, so listen, you're just gonna Q, come in, smite, and walk away, or W away.
So
Or in that case, just Q.
Yeah,
Didn't need anything.
that it was
Mm.
literally just a queue. Yikes, right?
Oh, Jesus.
So, I mean, I think I commend my team for not tilting. I was pretty tilted after
the
that
first blood
Baron
too.
steal. After that first blood, I was beyond tilted because I knew they were there, but I still walked in there like a bronze kid. So,
it's okay. I'm bronze. I'm
God.
probably wood 5 at this point. It's okay.
Yeah, Opie, Hoagie, and got anything else?
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I mean this can be for
Maybe a question for Bison
um,
because he's just in here.
yeah, this can be for Bison. So the first game obviously went pretty well in your favor. What was kind of the thought? Because I mean, obviously you guys kept the Timo there. What was kind of your thoughts going into game 2? Were you trying to change things up, or were you kind of just looking to keep things the same way from earlier?
We were still trying to do the same thing. Still trying to keep everyone on their comfort kind of picks and not hopefully getting anyone too far out. We still didn't want Digital Love on the Draven. We had thought about maybe putting me on Draven, but other than that, we kind of just said, okay, let's see if they first pick MF. If they don't, we'll take it. But we didn't really look to change up the comp too much. And then we started seeing all the engage they had, and we're just like, shit, what do we do? And so,
Yeah,
yeah.
you guys left the MF open, and I was like, that's kind of questionable because seeing as how well it worked in the first game, I was like, interesting. Just had you guys just had other priority bans. It looked like,
Yeah,
but
so
very well played. First
Rob,
game
I actually
for
have
you
a
guys.
question for you. Is that if that's okay? Is that okay?
yeah, okay.
Okay, cool. So about the first game when you went Karma, right? What was your reasoning behind going Kleptomancy? I have a guess on why, but I just want to see if I was correct.
Because I don't know how to play support. I don't know.
You don't know how to play support.
I mean, honestly, you guys are like trying to get good answers out of me, and I mean, I said this last time in the interview. Like, I think I am bronze level when it comes to understanding all of masteries and stuff. So Klepto just seemed like a good idea at the time.
Yeah, because I thought Klepto would have been nice just for the supporting the Tristana, just because letting this Tristana scale, and as I suspected, Tristana got a quadra kill, so just like letting that sustain in lane.
I mean, the whole goal of us picking Karma was to basically be able for me to shield everyone, and it didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. So
Yeah.
it was just like, I think the first game was very winnable for us. We made stupid decisions in the middle of the game when 2 people started chasing Kog'Maw and died. So I think the first game was very winnable for us, but it didn't work out in our favor.
yeah, okay. So
To follow up with Horn Nation's question, MF is I would say MF is a priority pick ban.
priority pick ban
Right?
for the league easily. More so last patch on 7.24b, she's less than the bit in priority, but she's still a hotly contested pick. Yes. So yeah,
I think MF is like really good right now.
MF
MF is a new
she's
Ezreal.
insane. Yeah.
She's like the new Ezreal this patch, so I think all teams are gonna for sure first pick, if not ban away Misfortune,
Yeah.
as you saw tonight. So
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, that kind of sounds like we can wrap it up. Excellent series tonight. You know, it was a bunch of clown fiestas, but it was still a really good series. Again, congrats to both teams. TST has moved up to 9th. You guys are not in last place. Hey.
Yeah, well
Yay.
played both games, guys.
Yeah, and Skirk 5 has moved up back into a tie for 7th with BAT. So yeah, next PMA LCS action currently is this Saturday at 10:30 p.m. actually with
Yeah,
Big Anime
speaking of
Titties versus
G5 and
G5.
BG,
G5 is playing again on Saturday, and that will be potentially a tiebreaker for 7th unless they tie each other and it just ends up they're still tied for 7th.
I mean, I would put my money on a tie because we haven't done anything other than tie and lose. So
Yeah, the bottom four teams the bottom four teams have 0 wins combined. If it wasn't for GDA getting a win last night, not last night, 2 nights ago, bottom half entirety wouldn't have a win, but it's okay. Tune back in on Saturday. We will be updating with other match times. I know we have Rip vs BGM is Wednesday next week, even though it's technically the off week, but it's okay. That's when we got everyone. After that, we will be back on track and on time with matches. So tune in on Saturday for BAT vs G5. In the meantime, I've been Jirachi with OP and Super Hoagie and everyone. We're signing off. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.